Hey guys, today I'm going to make some ground beef and rice in the slow cooker. So let's get crocking. I have a pound of lean ground beef in my slow cooker here. That's frozen. The last time I did this, it was thawed, so I was able to spread it out. So I'm just going to have to cook it frozen and chop it up after it's cooked. So that's already in there. 1 cup of brown rice. Get that in there, and then add some water here. I'm going to add probably about 1.5 cups of water. That's about 1.5 cups of water there, and I'm going to season this with some kosher salt. And I may have to add a little more at the end, but it should be about right. And then some Johnny's seasoned pepper. I always use this. Besides pepper, it has sugar, red and green, bell pepper, garlic, and onion in it. So I'll just sprinkle some of that in there. And then 2 cans of condensed cream of mushroom soup. We'll get those in there. You could use white rice for this as well. Anyway, now I'll get the lid on there and I'll let that cook for a bit. And I'm going to cook this on high, and after it cooks for a while, I'll open it up and break the meat up. It's been 2.5 hours, so let's see how this looks. Okay, looks like the rice is cooked. So I just have to chop up this ground beef. It's a little bit rare in the middle still, so I'll get it all chopped up and let it cook for a little bit longer. That looks good. I think it's done. But I have some frozen broccoli here, so I think I'm going to put a little bit of that on top before I put the lid back on, and I'll just let that kind of thaw out on top. I'll let that thaw for a few minutes and then we'll try it out. Alright, let's try this out. If you don't like broccoli, you don't have to add it, or you could add different type of vegetables. That turned out good. Using frozen ground beef works fine. You just have to chop it up at the end. Got a chunk of meat for Annie here. We'll see what she thinks. She looks kind of excited. Yep, inhaled. Well, that was easy, and it was in there about 2.5 hours on high, and then the broccoli was in there another half hour, so about 3 hours. Anyway, I'll write the ingredients and everything in the description. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.